looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Washington. He's out there with Joel Embiid. Tobias Harris out there with Maxey. And it's Miracle Man in at the point guard position. Now here's Washington. Pass to Miracle Man. Back to Washington. And Washington powers it through.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. DeRozan against Harris. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Miracle Man. Can't connect from short range. Williams with it. Checked by Washington. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Washington against White. Here's Embiid. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Ball. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Now Vucevic. Back to Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity. That one falls.
An absolute force on the offensive glass. Vooch works hard to impact the game any way he can.
Here's Miracle Man. And it's good. 2 points.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively. Put the defense back on his heels.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's DeRozan. Last game, 26 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. White, good.
Beautiful mechanics by Kobe White. He will become more and more consistent with this jumper.
Here's Miracle Man. Inside, Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
The question is, do you leave him in?
The Sixers leading. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Tobias Harris out there with Washington. And it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Miracle Man in at the point.
It's all about getting ideal positioning. Once Embiid gets it, the D is toast.
Harris right side.
Chicago foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
Now here's Ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Williams passes to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Doesn't shoot often from deep, but Williams gives them the ability to use him from outside.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Vucevic. Embiid misses.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
Here's Miracle Man. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Ball. 9-point game. And we're going to have a jump ball. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
Here's Ball. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
The Bulls shooting a solid 53% from the floor. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Harris misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
White, the pass to Williams. Ball outside. Pass to Terry. Here's Vucevic. Over Embiid. And again, Chicago, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Good on the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside White. Back to Ball. Pass to Williams. Parries it down low. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have them. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Now here's White. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ball. Fires from deep.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Thanks, guys. The Miracle Man, the last time out against the Cavaliers, just played phenomenal. He picked up 22 points and kept others involved. Plus, his defensive intensity was fantastic. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Back to White. Lets it fly. They get it back. Here's Ramos. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Fourth personal foul.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Birch, he's checked in for Williams. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Terry. Hart's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Maxey. Embiid finds Brown. Here's Miracle Man. And here's another one for the Sixers.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to DeSumo. Back to DeRozan. To the left side wing. Embiid against Birch. inside White. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Dosunmu. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding.
So it's Philadelphia, a huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on
the
defense.
Bulls 29, the 76ers 53. Fans, make some noise.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Miracle Man, hounded by Ball. Pass to Maxey.
Hey, right here.
Harris against DeRozan. 14 feet away. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ramos. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Hart. Fast break, Philadelphia. Pass to Miracle Man. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Fires for three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And when you look at Dosunmu, he's not your typical facilitating guard. He can score also. Doesn't shoot the ball too often, but when he does, he knocks it down.
Team foul.
You know, you mentioned Dosunmu. What nice depth he gives his team.
He does, B.A. One, he can score. He's quick, he's athletic, plays well without the basketball. And the one thing about the offense, you have a guy like that, he doesn't need it in his hands to score.
Melton, he's checked in for the Sixers. Pass to Terry. Here's Ramos, defended by Brown. The fader. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. The 76ers have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. To the inside, Miracle Man. The Sixers again can't hit. Chicago shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Terry. 6 on the shot clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dwayne Dedman.
First personal
All right,
foul.
guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for writing a
76ers
t-shirt with
foul.
Nicholas Irving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first
Third
game I
personal
started was
foul.
against the Sixers.
Team
I
is
went
in the
over and said,
penalty.
Dr. J, how are you?"
At
And
the
he
line
said,
for
"Doc, how are you?"
Chicago.
I said, "No, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Pass to Dedman. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Kim Birch.
Aggressive move by Dedman. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
76ers.
He hits the second from the line. .46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Terry. Here's DeSumo. Melton covers. Pass to Ball. And here's Birch. Ball with it. Clock at 6. And they get it back. Hauled in by Brown.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Miracle Man gets it to go. He's got 12.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Ball. The 9-footer's on the mark.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Hey, right here.
Here's Miracle Man. Deadman, good.
Dwayne Deadman.
Deadman's got 5 points now this quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
46.
This is what happened.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers
77.
building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Daniel House out there with Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Raul Neto. Then it's Dwayne Deadman. And it's Miracle Man in at the point. To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, BA, you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Pass to Lee. Pulls up at the elbow. 2 points. That one goes. Lee's got his first points in this one. Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Korkmaz. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Miracle Man. Hauser grabs the board. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. DeSumo on the wing. Lee on the wing. Back to DeSumo. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Down low. Here's House. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Pass to DeSumo. Floats one. Rebound by the 76ers. Deadman's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And that one's good. House.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Lee. Here's DeSumo. Out to the wing. Here's Birch. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, BA. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. Deadman, no good. Deadman's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Pass to Hauser. Here's Lee. Now here's White. Crowder, the pass to White. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Neto. To the paint. Here's Miracle Man. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Pass to Lee. Now here's Birch, defended by Dedman. The kick out to White. Clock is at 3. Unable to get that one.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Miracle Man, covered by Crowder. Pass to Miracle Man.
2 minutes remaining
Grant,
in
the
the game.
NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And again, no good by Chicago.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Crowder, the pass to White. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
76ers ball.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
And
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Miracle Man.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Korkmaz. Yep, that one's good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Pass to Birch.
Looks like they'll cruise to the...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
End of the game.
Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.